Hello viewers, welcome and happy holidays. I'm RxOliver and this is the gang, and tonight we're playing Call of Cthulhu. We've got Martin in the keeper's seat running another Grindhouse special from the minds of Alex Gale and Ian Christensen. We're their biggest fans, we'll play all their scenarios eventually. I have got an amazing cast with me tonight. Going clockwise round the table, we have Scoon from Scoon's Tavern playing James the artist. We have the amazing Mr. Martin as the keeper. Myself, the humble RxOliver, as Milo the EMT. You've got the one and only Chris Kid, bottom left, as Jerry the plumber. And then bottom right, we have the amazing, wonderful Emma as Adriana the actor. So, without any further ado, I will just pass it straight over to the keeper and we will get into this game. Let's go.
Okay, so happy holidays everyone for whenever this is going out. So we're going to be doing some Christmas Cthulhu today. There you go, everyone. Chris is dressed up like Space Christmas. Don't know what that's about. Oh, there we go.
Santa in space. Yeah.
I could only see the Santa thing. I was like, yeah, fair enough. You get top points.
Santa on the unicorn.
Looking good, Chris.
Top points. Okay, yeah, so we are playing a Cthulhu Christmas style game, yeah, we're playing in the 70s, so do remember that. And I'm going to let all my cast introduce themselves. So I'm Martin, I'm the host, and I love D&D and role-playing games, and if you want to play with me, you can pay me to play with you and run your games, and I'm sure there's a link below that you can click on, and I'll probably give you your first game free, which I think is pretty cool. Chris, you go next. Do you pimp yourself out a bit?
I'm Chris Kidd. I am a coach who does all the online stuff. You can find me on YouTube, Discord, this channel. So you can find me anywhere. Just Google my name and I pop up. And just click the links. Not that one, but the one after. All right. Yeah.
Very good. And Oliver, do you want to go next? It's your
Yeah,
channel.
I mean, if you're watching, you know me already. I am RxOliver. I am the producer and director of the channel, I guess. Player and sometimes GM. And I love Martin and all his games, and I'll never miss an opportunity to play in one of them, and I'm happy to be here.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you've just clicked here.
You don't have to. There's no pressure.
No, you have to. You
Fucking
have
press
to
the
right
like
now,
button, you
or the world will
bastard.
blow up.
Press the button. Just press the button. It costs you
Yes.
nothing. It costs you nothing.
He
Just press the beat
demonetized it
them.
first.
Take her again.
Yes, I'm Oliver.
Well,
Nice
basically
chill
what-
guy.
Yeah, we're not in one of those Chinese YouTube factories. We don't live in a box. Or do we? We don't know. If you pay us, maybe we can escape. Scoon, do you want to go next? Pimp yourself out of it?
Sure, I'm Scoon, also known on the interwebs as Scoon's Tavern. I run my own Twitch channel full of different tabletop RPGs that I sometimes run myself, sometimes someone else runs it. At the moment, we are running a Avatar Legends game on Wednesdays, and every now and then on a Sunday have Fallout, which Oliver is running and is being streamed on my channel, and I play in, and these other two guys, they're also playing in that one. And yeah, go have a look if you are interested.
Links below.
Always love to get new players and new viewers.
Well done.
And
And finally we have...
there's a link below.
well done. And finally we have Emma. Same thing. Anything you want to pimp out, social media, etc.
Feliz Navidad a todo el mundo. I'm Emma. I do not have YouTube. I do not like being on social media. I'm just here to be cute and bring some handsomeness into this play.
And die.
So,
Okay, mission accomplished. Bye.
You're here to be cute and die. Painfully.
I'm just here to be cute, and sing and have some fun, as well as just insult someone in Spanish.
You're our
That's
very
all. And also,
She's our very own Disney princess, aren't you, Emma?
I'm still
What?
a beginner in Spanish.
She's our very own Disney princess.
yeah, I am the Disney princess here, but only one that is a lot of chicken. La concha tu hermana. Okay.
Thank you, Emma.
Nothing against chickens. Hey, hey, is king.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's not. Oh, yeah. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Okay, so we will begin our game. So it is the 21st of December, 1978, and this morning, when everyone's woken up, the local news station has started using the phrase "storm of the century" to describe what is going on in this part of America. So we're studying this in, I'm going to say New York, just to make it easy, because you all know where New York is. Yes, you hear everyone wakes up early this morning to hear it is the storm of the century. It becomes clear that everyone is going to be likely to be stuck inside for the next few days. So you're not going to be going anywhere else for Christmas. And Emma, never one to miss the opportunity to brighten the spirits, has decided that she is going to make the most of the crisis by throwing a little holiday celebration in her apartment. So she's invited everyone in the building this morning. Say, let's say, I don't know, after morning when you guys all realise. So she runs around, tells everyone she's having this party, and basically tells everyone to bring all the food and alcohol they've got left because you guys are pretty much going to be stuck. And she has no idea who's going to turn up to her party. But Emma, you know at least one person who is going to show up, which is Anna, who is the little old lady who runs an antique shop in the building. So just for you guys, it's mostly apartments in this building, which you guys all live in, as well as a few other people. But on the ground floor, there is an antique shop who is run by someone called Anna, and everyone kind of treats her kind of like a motherly or grandmother figure. And Emma's character knows that she'll at least definitely be coming, even if everyone else doesn't turn up. So she's going to put on a little bit of a show. So Emma, do you want to tell everyone about your character and tell them what your apartment looks like for the grand party that you are going to be hosting?
So, I'm as I said before, I'm playing Adriana Piñeiro. She has been living for 2 years already in New York, ever since she came from Argentina. And she has made her own little space in her apartment with lights and a very beautiful rug that she got from the antique shop from Anna. But above all else, all she loves more is her vinyl disc full of all her favorites like ABBA, Carlos Gardel, Tita Merello, and of course the kitchen where she is now preparing an exquisite dish called pan dulce for this Christmas party. And of course, she has what she needs: a lot of vodka.
Nice.
Very good. And you might be able to see a picture of the apartment. Hopefully it is, the apartment floor anyway.
Yeah, I did send some pictures of how it looks, so if Oliver is able to show them to the public how they look, that will be amazing.
So, I could if I had prepared it before, but no, doing it mid-recording is a pain in the ass, so no, I won't be. Thanks.
Yeah, but yes, you guys can see the map. So
I can edit it in later. I can edit it in later. I'll put it on. I'll overlay it. There you go.
So you guys can click on any of the maps that you want. Obviously, just imagine the maps as being like, where they have like the fire plan. So you guys know where everything is. So if you want to look at any of the maps, it tells you where your apartment is and the rough layout of it and stuff. You guys know all this, but obviously, that is what the maps looks like. We're not going to be using tokens to go around the maps. You can just tell me where you are, and obviously you have the maps to guide you if you need it. It's more theatre of the mind regarding that. We're not going to be D&D in it with like you can move 3 steps, blah blah blah. You do not need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so well done. So Adriana, you are getting ready, and your first guest arrives, which is our EMT.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce your character, what they look like? Maybe do you want to describe your apartment before or anything as you're getting ready? But you are the first person to arrive in the late evening, early evening. Let's say it's about 7 o'clock at this point.
Okay, well the apartment I picture it is because I'm an EMT and I work very, very long hours. I'm barely ever home, so the apartment's very Spartan. I have a bed and I have a table. I don't even have a TV. I don't have time to watch TV. There's a radio and there's some books, mostly medical journals and like science books and stuff. But yeah, some fantasy novels and stuff as well. But it's a very Spartan apartment. There's a few band posters framed on the walls, but as far as decoration, that's about it. I've got one sofa, one little chair, one chair at my table because I never have guests. I don't have time to have guests. As for Milo, I hadn't really thought about it. I guess I've given him a kind of Irish sounding last name, Mahoney. So let's say he's black and Irish. Like, what's his name from Thin Lizzy? That guy. So he's black but Irish. Milo.
Okay. And what are you wearing as you enter? Have you dressed up festive for the party?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's the late 70s, so he's fairly fashionable. So he's got some bell-bottom jeans on, and then he's got like a wide-collared shirt, like a Staying Alive shirt, but it's got Santa Clauses and reindeers and stuff on it.
Okay, very good. So you enter the part, and you and Adriana, you guys can roleplay a little bit for me, just for a couple of minutes. What would you say to each other? Remember, depending what it says on your character, you may know each other a little bit or not at all. Depends what it says.
I do not open the door. Like I just scream, "The door is open," and I just continue on baking while Ava is on the background. Like that's the first thing you hear. Me shouting and Ava.
Young and only 17, oh yeah. So I just walk through the hall, enjoy some Ava. Oh, it's a lovely apartment you've got, Adriana. I really love your decor. I really wish I had more time to do something with my place. You're putting me to shame here. The food smells amazing.
Oh, thank you. All right. So, what did you bring?
I've brought Jameson whiskey. Well, I've made the character Irish. I better bring something Irish. I brought Jameson whiskey, and I've brought a pot of homemade mashed potatoes with green onions. That's Irish, isn't it, Chris?
Oh, that's amazing.
You've got
amazing. I honestly I got some more drinks for us back there in the bar over there, and I also made some of the meat. And right now I'm finishing making my pan dulce.
Oh, very nice. What's that? That's some South American dish, is it?
Yeah, it's like a very tall cake. Usually adorned in the inside with some fruit that is glazed, and it's amazing. Though some people prefer it with nothing, others prefer it like filled with dulce de leche, and others just prefer it with chocolate chips.
Ooh.
I made one of each, so there will be a lot of options for everyone.
Nice, I love chocolate. Looks amazing. Your place is beautiful. This is going to be such a fantastic party. I'm so glad you invited me. Thanks, Adriana. I really have time to do social things, so I'm really grateful to be here. Thank you.
I mean, I can imagine with a job like yours, so not surprised over there.
Hard work.
Well done. So as you guys are getting to know each other a bit more, the artist arrives. Again, so you can introduce what you look like. If you want to talk about you getting ready in your apartment, any details you want to add, you can do that for us.
Well, since I am mostly a freelance that doesn't go out much as only for eating, I wouldn't say that I'm the most well-dressed. I'm a little bit eccentric, I would say. Yeah, my house is also, it is a very modern interior, but still one room is full on a art studio, and which is of course the dining room, because I don't get guests. I just paint.
Okay, so yeah, you knock on the door or walk in, and you find two of your apartment dwellers in there as well.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, welcome. I'm Milo. Give you a look on my hand for a handshake. I live in apartment number blah 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 on the 7th floor.
Hi. Hi, I'm Adriana. I'm obviously the host, living here in apartment 302. So pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas.
I know we're neighbors. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you before, so how did you see of me?
Oh, you might have not seen me, but you have seen things of me, I bet.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, I'm an artiste.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Oh.
you're the naked neighbour. That the guy we see from outside that walks around naked in the apartment. I thought you were going to say you were that guy for a second.
No, that's my cousin. No.
Everyone has a naked neighbour. In real life, I'm the naked neighbour.
Shut the fuck up.
You're an artist.
Okay, then,
Have I seen any of your work?
Well, my work is in a lot of magazines and even you know
Oh.
that well, some of those romantic books, you know.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I'm-
No,
I'm
sorry, no, I forgot.
taking a glance at her bookcase. Do I see one of my arts on one of those books?
So do you do the artwork
I
for
do.
trashy romance novels?
Yeah. There are some books in the coffee table, so
Oh, this one.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
wait, you made the cover for The Joy of Sex?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing! I heard a lot about the book. How they also combine things about the Kama Sutra and some of the Japanese artists.
In the book. I just made the cover.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys start to talk about sex, being the 70s, late 70s, our plumber friend walks in about 7:30. Chris, do you want to describe your character a bit? His apartment, if you wish. Anything you want to reveal.
So, Jerry lives in apartment 11. Most of you guys would probably know him because he's actually the plumber for the building and many other buildings around the area. So, like, he's probably been in your apartment, things like that. And you get a good discount because he lives here, so you'll get like 25% off. Now, Jerry's got a wee bit of a sad story. Regrettably, he's 2 years divorced, and it didn't end great. He loves his kids very much. He's got 2 kids, and he doesn't get to see them.
Tell me you did keep the dog.
He didn't have a dog. So Jerry isn't. He's not very social. Although you would know him. Before he came in here, he spent his time drinking about half a bottle of scotch, just debating whether or not he would go. But he decided since he can't see his kids at Christmas, he better get himself out of his dreary apartment and do something social while he's got the opportunity. He's quite tall. He's muscular. He's a bit of a beer gut, and he's wearing his normal work stuff. So pretty much a denim shirt, steel toe boots, jeans, that kind of stuff. But yeah, he doesn't like parties. Doesn't take very many drugs, but I do enjoy whiskey at the end of the day. So. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a bottle of whiskey with me and enter the apartment. Probably just sit down and turn the radio down a little bit because it's a little bit too loud. And because you are all in the kitchen, I'm imagining that I can't see you, so I'm gonna be like, "Hello."
We're here. We're
Oh,
here
hi.
in the kitchen.
Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I thought I better, just come out and see what's going on. How's the party so far?
Just getting started.
It's going great, actually.
Nice to see you, Jerry. You're the plumber. You fixed my toilet. I remember you. You're a good man. Hi, it's nice to see you again. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
nice to see you as well.
Merry Christmas, Jerry.
Oh my god, I still have. You saved me back then when you fixed my sink. I have to thank you so much, and really allow me to pay full next time.
Yeah, it really helps if you don't put all of your food down the waste disposal. Just bear that in mind, please.
Yeah, my sink is leaking again. Could you maybe check it soon?
Have you logged the ticket?
No.
Well, you know that you got to do that for me to be able to actually come and look at it. Like, it's not like I don't have
Yeah,
other
but I
jobs that I
thought-
have to do. Look.
Yeah.
If I start doing favors for you, I got to do favors for everyone, alright?
Yeah, well, it's not like a favor, but I thought we had this party. You would be here anyway, so I could just ask you immediately. I mean,
I'm not even
Just-
in your apartment. I'm off duty and I've had half a bottle of whiskey. Don't start. Just put the ticket in and I'll go and sort your sink, alright?
What kind of whiskey you drinking, Jerry? I've got some Jamesons if you'd like a wee glass.
I wouldn't touch that muck.
So
No,
let
no
me
Irish for
let me
me.
prepare something for everyone.
wait, well, you don't drink Irish whiskey, but what kind of whiskey do you drink then?
Scotch, so Johnny Walker.
Ah, the good stuff.
Yeah. Johnny Walker, anything like that. It's fine.
If you want, I can prepare something for everyone. I am a bartender after all, so I can make something up.
I thought you were an actor.
That's obviously
Oh,
a
I
lot
hate
better as
it.
well.
New York,
I am an actress.
In New York, all actors are also bartenders.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm like, if you haven't realized yet, actresses don't get paid very well.
So Emma, you have you're going to be doing the first roll of the night. If you want to make people's drinks, you have a skill to make people drinks. Let's see if your drinks are any good.
Oh, she got the bartender skill. I had that in the
Um,
last one.
Which skill?
So if you get your sheet up, you do have a crafting skill which says drink making, I think. And if you click on it, it should reveal how well you do at it, hopefully. So yeah, click on your player sheet and on skills. Oh,
There we go.
Well, if you're doing
Success.
requests, I'll take an old-fashioned.
well done. Well, yeah, you can describe. You do pretty. I mean, obviously, you don't. You succeeded, so they're pretty good drinks. Do you want to describe what drinks you make for everyone?
I'm going to be making drinks based off of different things about Christmases. Like for Milo, I'm making one based on the red nose deer moose. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, okay.
The red nose one
Rudolph.
that is out made with what was the brown one? What was the brown drink? The whiskey, a little bit of cream and Bailey, and adding to it a cherry. I pass it to him.
Ooh. God, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Fantastic idea.
And for our artistic
Yeah,
friend, I'm making one based on Santa. So I'm putting in cranberry vodka. I'm also going to be mixing it with some chocolate, like melted chocolate on it. Pour it around and adding some mushrooms. Not. What was the other thing? Malvavisco.
Marshmallows.
What was? Yeah, marshmallows. And I pass it to him. And finally, for our very special friend, I'm making one based off of the myth, the legend, Krampus.
Oh.
And I just start on mixing the drink with I'm really thinking this one with the Johnny Walker. I'm doing one with the Johnny Walker, and holy shit, I'm really thinking this through because I'm shit with this. Johnny Walker, a little bit of
Ice.
Ice, yeah, ice,
And that's it.
and that's it. That's all.
As you are finishing your drinks, someone else comes into your apartment, which is Olivia Lacroix. So Olivia is a attractive middle-aged woman who you all were aware used to have a husband called Henry that caught cancer 5 years ago. However, she's got quite a lot of money from her life insurance and savings, but she has still had to take a job as a waitress. But she's very upbeat and friendly, and she's very good friends with Anna downstairs, who runs the little antique shop, who I told you about Anna before. And she has come to kind of join you guys and, join the festive spirit. So she arrives. And she says, "Oh, hi everyone! Sorry I'm a bit late. I was just checking on Anna. Anna was going to come as well, but she was taking a nap when I came to get her. So I'm just going to let her. Yeah, you know what Anna's like. I'm sure she'll be here within the next few minutes. But she doesn't really miss anything.
She's an old lady. She needs her naps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needs her naps you have, especially after you reach a certain age, you need to take more and more naps. So." I get it. And the young 23-year-old shrugs.
Yeah, so I think you guys are all quite a lot younger. Olivia's in her 40s, and I think Jerry's in his 50s or 40s or 50s for Jerry.
I'm guessing early 20s for my guy, probably.
Yeah,
Young
most
and
of you guys are in your
enthusiastic.
20s.
Late
Yeah.
20s. 28.
Yeah, so me and Jerry are a little bit older than you guys, but still like to have fun. So yeah, you guys are enjoying yourselves, and Anna just asks, well, she asked all of you, she said, did you invite, she's like, Adriana, did you invite everyone in the building?
Yeah, I sent a little notes to everyone. I even told to each of them. I knocked on their doors. I whispered through their door knobs. I did everything.
Yeah, so you may want to take brief notes about this. So it's just so you know about the other residents of the building. So Olivia kind of just talks a little bit, about how everyone's Christmas has been going. So you would know in apartment 1 is Jim, the building manager. She would all know who he is, so she obviously asked, if he's been invited. And as Adriana said, she didn't actually get a response from him, but she would have gone to see him. So he is on the ground floor where the antique shop is. He has the larger apartment.
So he's the building manager, so like the superintendent. So that's who we put the ticket in for Jerry to come and see us, eh?
Yeah, Jerry's only the plumber, and the building manager does, and pretty much everything.
So Jerry works for him when he's in this building working, eh? Basically.
Yeah, specialized. Jerry would be specialized because he just does the plumbing. But yeah, she says he's in apartment 1, and in apartment 2, there is Samantha and Beth, who are both students, though she has heard some rumors about Beth, which she asked you about. She's like, have you guys, heard about Beth?
Oh, what happened with Beth?
She's fine. It's just that I heard from Jim about her part-time job.
That is?
Have any of you guys called the bar called the Cat's Meow?
I think I've picked up a few injuries from outside it before. I know the place, but I don't think I've been in it.
I didn't get out much.
What bar?
The Cat's Meow.
I don't think I've been in. Let's say
You
I
can
know
all
it.
roll me you can all roll me for, I guess, investigation. Yeah, because it's like local knowledge. Anything you can justify.
Investigation? You're thinking of Dungeons and Dragons, mate. There is no investigation skill.
History.
Yeah, history, I guess.
You can do intelligence for a no skill. You can do a no roll with intelligence. Do you know the information?
It's
intelligence?
just like local knowledge, yeah. So, yeah, whatever you think is appropriate, you can roll for this. But yeah, it's just to see if you have heard of this location in the city.
Right, okay, but it's maybe not intelligence then. Trying to think what the best role for that
I'll
would be.
just do history.
Maybe listen.
I might have heard about the place.
I I mean, yeah, I'll accept history. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not like a general knowledge
I'm
one
gonna
for this.
I'm
But yeah,
gonna
it's just
I'm gonna
about-
roll on listen, and that way maybe I've heard somebody talking about it in the back of an ambulance. That work?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, if you can justify it, you can roll it.
Oh, I failed by 3.
Nope.
So
Use the points. Use the
I'm
luck
not using the luck
points.
points for that. No, not yet.
I mean, yeah, this is just to get you guys warmed up. So, is it just you two who are doing the roll? So I've got Milo and James. Is it just you 2 You don't have to
It's
roll.
that classic looking building, isn't it? I believe I used it once in one of my art pieces.
Oh yeah. So you remember? So the Cat's Meow is a stripper joint. So you guys, some of you guys have heard of it. So she is a bit shocked.
I grabbed that book again on the table and I'm like, does it look like this?
She's like, I've only heard the name. Olivia says she's never been.
Of course, I've
Oh.
never been to a place like that.
I mean, what's so? If she's working there, good for her. I do hope that he's taking care of herself over there, but still, good for her.
Olivia says, well, she's still studying chemistry at the university as well. It's just, yeah, she was a bit surprised because she looked quite of a.
She's got to pay that tuition
conservative
somehow.
girl.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know how much tuition costs? Imagine how it will be in, like, I don't know, 2 years from now, maybe 10. Hopefully, those in the future can pay less for their tuition.
Yeah, so she says, yeah.
What year is it again?
78.
1978.
Laughs in
I
Scottish.
don't
because it's all free.
Jerry's not gonna approve of what she's doing.
Oh, yeah, an old dick in the mud like that. That's inappropriate behaviour.
Well, it's the 70s, and I was a married man, and it's just degrading for women to do something like that,
They need to make a living as well.
Yeah, good enough to
Yeah.
hustle.
You can go and find a good man to go and bring home the money. You know?
Oh, we've got a right old-fashioned old codger here. I love it.
Oh, please. Are there still even any good men around? That's the first question you have to ask yourself.
Only saves lives for a living every day.
So she says, anyway, I just was asking if you guys had heard. And she says, and then in apartment 4, there's the Lawrence family. She says, I hope Mr. Lawrence has got home. He's a bus driver, and the way the storm's going, I don't even know if he'd be able to return back. She saw him go out this morning, but obviously the storm has got incredibly more terrorist.
Are we
Is that a
talking
word? I made it up.
terrifying?
But there you go. Terrorist.
Terrorists, I like it.
Terrorist.
Terrorist is another thing. Terrorist
Are we
is a
talking-
whole other thing.
Are we talking a snowstorm rather than wind and rain, yeah?
Oh, this is like, again, you heard the words like they've not seen this like once in a lifetime storm. It was bad this morning. It's getting steadily worse.
Just because if
Obviously
it's
now it's got nighttime.
if it's not snow, this whole overlay's a bit of a waste. Let's say it's snow.
So so she says so she's worried about Mr. Lawrence, but at least the children obviously must be at home. So she said she's surprised the kids didn't come for a little bit, but she's I guess it is getting a little bit being 8 o'clock, but the kids aren't that young. But she says, oh, maybe we should. If people don't arrive soon, maybe we should go and check on everyone. With the bad weather and stuff, she's a bit worried. People might be not dealing too well with the cold.
Yeah, I would agree with her.
I mean,
It's
we could do that.
It's very noble of you, Olivia. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to do that with you. I'm a trained medical professional. I've got a bit of a bedside manner when it comes to talking to people. I'll happily help you with that.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone would have any issues with the cold, because I checked the heating as soon as we came through on the radio to say that there was going to be a storm. And I knew we were going to be trapped in here like this. This always happens every year when there's a storm. We're never prepared, but I've made sure that we're okay. I don't think this is going to be as bad as they're making it out to be. I think we could get out there if we wanted.
I mean, scary, we could still try and help out. Like, yeah, you already made sure that everyone was good, but maybe something happened in the middle.
Have buses
And they
been
may need some
cancelled?
help.
Has what been cancelled?
Have the buses been cancelled, or are buses still running?
I mean, you've not been outside. If you want to know more about the story, I think at least one of you must have natural history yet. If you've got, or all of you should have it. You might be crap at it.
I've got history, but
yeah,
I'm terrible at it.
If you want to
But-
know about the storm, I guess. If you want to
Natural
know.
world.
What
Oh,
did you get?
aye, natural world. Yeah, there's a natural world rule, isn't there?
Is the natural world, yeah. I think at least one of you I know, because I had to input everything, has got it.
I've rolled
Uh,
a fumble on the history check, so I don't remember any storms before. This is the first storm I've ever seen in my life. New York's never had a storm before.
well, it's up to you. You
But
can
yeah.
either play it as you're either really, really scared of it, or you just don't think this is actually a storm. Depends which way you want to go.
I rolled on natural world because that's the more appropriate roll. So I understand that it's a dangerous storm, and with my medical background, I know that these kind of temperatures can be dangerous, particularly for young people and old people. And then the ice is dangerous, and the pipes freezing. Yeah, so I mean, I've rolled on the natural world, so I understand the cold weather. I just don't remember there ever being a storm, or when there was storms, I don't remember how we dealt with it because I rolled fumble on
Yeah.
history.
So yeah, but
And I got an
to-
extreme success. So.
Yeah, so you obviously have maybe been like listening to the radio like constantly, maybe, or maybe you just happen to take an interest in storms. But yeah, you know that you have noticed that the way the temperature was dropping, it's actually quite scary. Like this is like to the point if you went outside, you could die within minutes. So everyone else might not know this, but you know the storm is very dangerous.
The storm is like nothing people have known for a long while. So better to be safe than to be safe and sure. All right, let's go check on everyone.
Yeah.
And well, yes, we do have the heaters now, but let's still go and check on them and also bring them food probably. So if anyone could grab anything and think, oh, there it is, the bandosa is ready. I will go grab that.
I'll grab a tray of hors d'oeuvres.
There you
Of
go.
course you made
So,
hors
yeah,
d'oeuvres.
so
It's 78.
at the moment, obviously you're aware, Jerry's told you that the heating seems to be fine, and it is. You can feel the heat's on, the lights are all still on, and obviously you have gas to cook with as well. So everything at the moment is pretty good. Okay, so yeah, you guys can be getting ready to maybe take a few sandwiches or whatever, maybe some drinks to maybe check on everyone. But Olivia just kind of go through like with you guys to talk about the other residents. So I'll go through a few more, and then you can tell me what you want to do. There's also in apartment 5, you've got Matthew Kelly, who owns a small theatre in the city called the Grindhouse.
Yes.
That is known for playing low-budget exploitation and slasher films, which I guess are a new thing-ish in the 70s. Olivia thinks she saw him come home early in the morning. Maybe, he must have gone out and returned because obviously the weather's so bad, a lot of the things in the city are closed. So she thinks she saw him come back in when she was in the antique shop. So she was downstairs late morning, so she saw a few people coming and going. She thinks maybe you should go and check on him. Yes. And who else have we got that I can tell you about apart from yourself?
Sorry, what was his name?
Matthew Kelly.
Matthew.
If you watch TV in Britain in the 90s and remember Matthew Kelly, he was a wrong-un, wasn't he, Martin? Am I thinking of the same person? He was one of them, wasn't he? A BBC wrong-un, eh?
They're all fucking wrong-uns now. There's one on every day, isn't there? Now,
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure he was one. I hope so, or I've just outed somebody for being a wrong-un that wasn't a wrong-un. Apologies, Matthew Kelly, if you weren't a wrong-un, but I think you were. I think it rings a bell, like...
What year was it again? 1976?
78.
8.
Halloween came out.
There you go.
I'll be right back.
I would imagine Halloween came out at Halloween, so I'm guessing you guys might have seen it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, because that was 78. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was in 74. A lot of slashers came out in the 70s.
Exorcist was in the 70s as well.
You would have all heard that. Matt is a fan of horror movies, and you know he collects like a lot of memorabilia, and you know that he has a rubber hammer from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So yeah, he's a bit of a horror film buff. So you would have all met Matthew at least a bit. So that is Matthew. You want to probably go and check on, and there is also Mr. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, who are an older couple. Who kind of keep themselves to themselves, but they've always been very friendly when you guys have met them. But they are,
That's a Dutch
they
name,
are
isn't
an
it?
older.
Good.
Pardon?
It's a Dutch name, isn't it? Smith.
Yeah.
And my last name is Smith.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yeah.
What apartment number was that?
3. They live in apartment 3, so that's on the 2nd floor.
Are there a lot of gun bullet holes in their walls? Because Mr. and Mrs. Smith are, of course, spies and hunting each other, you know?
I mean, you'd have to go and check. Yeah.
A good movie.
I never watched it, honestly.
No, it's good.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, but yeah, she's not seen either of those two as well. They haven't come past the well, at least in the morning anyway. And you guys know that the storm's starting to get more dangerous after lunchtime. So she's not seen any of those two.
Mm-hmm.
And the only other person is the other player who couldn't make it today. Who all you know is the store manager, but he works for Radio Shack. That is the little shop that he works for. Olivia thinks she saw him come back again in the morning before, the storm got bad, but obviously she's not seen him since. And he lives in apartment 10. I think that's opposite Jerry's. You guys know him a little bit as well. And we'll call him Leo. So yeah, Leo, who works for Radio Shack, is the other guy in the apartment. So you guys have kind of decided you're getting stuff together, and of course, because it is a horror movie, just as you guys are getting a bit of food together and some drinks, the lights go out and the music stops playing. So it's about 8:30 at night. So obviously it is dark as well. Yeah.
Adriana, I think your main fuse is switched. Show me where the fuse box is. I can maybe fix that.
Let me check. I mean, are there fuse boxes in the apartments, or is that from another time?
They would be on the ground floor.
All right.
But,
I will go. I'm going to go and check.
So is Olivia still in the room with us?
Yeah, she was just talking to you guys and talking about the different people in the building. Yeah, you're all still together, but it is pitch black because someone forgot to say maybe you'd have Christmas candles. So everything has gone out. It is total darkness.
Luck roll for a lighter in my pocket.
Did Olivia leave the door open?
No, she closed it. Unlocked it.
I'm rolling luck for a lighter.
I will be nice. So if Emma maybe forgot to tell me she had some Christmas candles, you can all roll me for luck to see if you happen to maybe light a candle or have a lighter. But you'll have to see what your luck rolls.
I got hard success on luck. I've got Zippo.
I don't think I did, so I'm going to roll luck.
Okay, yeah. So we've got a hard success. Nope, Adriana, you definitely didn't have any candles. Any candles were lit. But if anyone else wants to roll for luck to see if they maybe happen to either light a candle or bring a lighter, you can roll for luck.
Let's see. I probably not. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. So it's just Jerry. Are you going to risk it and see if you brought anything?
Jerry doesn't have a lighter.
Okay. So, yes, the only one, Milo. You brought a light.
Wouldn't Jerry, as a plumber, have a light when he has to be somewhere underneath to be able to see?
If he's working, but he's not working, he's at a party.
No.
Okay. So, So keep going.
I am in my work gear because I have my belt on, but normally there's no issue seeing any of the equipment, so I don't normally carry a torch unless I need to go somewhere that needs it.
So it's just me with a lighter, everyone's huddled around Milo and his Zippo.
Alright, you guys can stay and keep on grabbing food. Who wants to come with me to the ground floor and see if we can get the switch up, the lights back?
Yeah, it's not going to be much of a party without light, is it?
True.
And question, did all the electrics go out, or just the lights? Because it's the heaters as well, if it's all the electrics, isn't it? You don't have gas central heating in high-rises.
That's why I was asking if Olivia left the door open, because that would tell us whether or not there's any light coming
There's
from
light in
the hall.
Good point.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna have to roll to open the door. Are you opening the door?
Yeah, I am opening the door. It's my apartment. I'm opening it. That.
Yeah, the hallway is totally dark as well.
Okay.
And I believe we can just look through the window to see if my house still has light, because there's an air well between our kitchens.
And I'm going to put up my hand on the heater and see if the heaters have went off.
Okay. Yes. So, James. I mean, the blizzard means you can only see about 2 feet out. So you can't really see
and
much.
the window is just 2.5 feet away.
Yeah, so you can, you can't see much outside. The blizzard is really bad. You can barely tell it's nighttime apart from it's dark.
But it's an airwell. Would a blizzard really hit in a airwell? Because it's an opening within the building.
I mean, you could, you'd see that there's no lights coming from your building.
Okay. Yeah, from my apartment. Same building.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see the other buildings, but you can tell from this one that, there doesn't seem to be any of the lights on. Who was checking the radiators for heat, I think?
Yeah, I'm going to see if the radiators... They'd be electric heaters, so they won't make a noise like gas heaters do. So yeah, I'm just going to put my hand on it and see if it's cooling down. See if the whole of the electrics have went out, or if it's just the lights.
I mean, it's only been a few minutes, so the pipes still feel hot. Maybe you could talk to Jerry about it.
Would the radiators work on electricity in the 70s?
I don't know, mate.
You don't know if you don't know if they're electric
All I know
radiators.
about is in modern Britain. I don't know much about other countries, but in Britain they tend to not have gas heaters in apartment buildings and blocks of flats. Gas central heating isn't in high rises in Britain, so maybe I'm thinking the same for America. It'd be electric heating, I would think.
I mean, all you know is that you feel the pipes where the heat comes out, and at the moment they are still warm, like still very hot.
Yeah,
Do you still have heat?
It's going to take a while, I suppose, to tell if they're cooling down.
I'll give you a hint, right? So, pipes don't have electric in them. They have hot water.
Aye, so if it's pipes, then it's the gas central. Then it's hot water. It's gas central heating. Aye, if it's pipes, yeah. Fucking hell, I should know that. Do you know what I do for a job? It's embarrassing.
I think you just killed him. I think you just killed him.
Say, the pipes are still warm, and I'm like, has this man ever seen an electric heater?
Mate, it's embarrassing. Do you know what I do for a day job?
Guys, can we stop humiliating Oliver in his own channel
on
and
channel,
just
yes,
find a
thank
way
you.
out?
So it's gas central heating, so the heating's still on, but that's not going to make it. It's not going to tell if it's okay. I'm going to go to her microwave in her kitchen. Do we have microwaves in 1978? We do. No.
No.
No, you'd have like record players. Yeah.
Toaster oven.
So did the music go
Yeah,
off?
yeah.
Did the
Yeah,
music
the
go off?
record player stopped.
Aye, so
the
it's all the
record player
electrics have
stopped,
went
yeah.
out. Okay. We need to go downstairs and see if we can see the fuse box. Go and see the super anyway. What's his
Alright. Who wants to go with? Who wants to go see the fuse box?
name? Jerry, you'll know Jim well, eh? Probably best if you speak to him.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think you guys are going to be able to get into the breaker room. I'm gonna be really honest with you. It might be easier for maybe like one of you guys to come with me. So since you've got the light, but hey, by any chance, do you have any candles in this room or anything like that
I mean,
that we can?
not in the kitchen.
No,
Like,
no,
Oh,
like
there-
close
there-
doors.
Not with that level.
There,
of
you
smell.
don't have you don't have any. Well, I tell you
I mean-
what.
I mean,
Let's
Jerry,
have
did
a
you roll?
look.
Did you roll? Because I think you're the only one who didn't roll for his luck. So if you want, you
Yeah.
can roll for some candles.
Oh, I could look
I
for.
do?
Yeah, I think I could find some potentially. Let's see if I can find some.
Everyone else already rolled, but you didn't. So maybe she forgot, or maybe got them as a
Hi.
present. Who knows?
How do I actually roll it? Because it's not letting me click.
Just a normal skill check. For
Just
this.
luck. You just press the luck button. It's in the top
Yeah.
section.
Oh, sorry, it's because I have edit mode on. That's
Mhm.
why.
Oh, well
There you
done. Okay. So, you go under the Christmas tree, and you'd actually bought Adriana some candles. So you open it, and there are. I'll be nice. There's there's like a pack of 4. Nice tapered smells of like peach candles. So you probably get like.
You
Yeah.
really want to be running about with a peach candle?
No, it's
really?
not. It's mulled wine or
Okay.
something, eh? Surely.
All right, no. I'm going to choose it. I'm going to choose it. It smells of acorn.
Acorn.
So
That's not
Acorn.
very Christmas, eh? Mulled wine.
Yeah.
No, it's the 70s. They don't have all the cool smells that we have now. So it's just
It
peach.
smells
All
of
right.
piss.
It's supposed to be strawberry, but it has a smell of rotten peaches with piss.
Yeah, it's not a nice smell.
They've not perfected
Uh,
the scented candles yet in the 70s.
Not in 1978. So, but there is enough of a cat. So think of it like a taper candle that you can hold, but it's probably not going to last that long. Maybe like an hour. But if you're waving it around, yeah,
Maybe less.
yeah, maybe less. Yeah. So, but yeah, and obviously, yeah, you don't have anything to. But yeah, you all technically can have a candle if you want.
Yeah. Well, I've got the lighter,
Oh,
so I'll
candle.
light everybody's candles. Jerry, if you're going to go down, do you want to go down yourself, or do you want one of us to come with you?
You would be better coming with me because I might need you to hold the candle and me to hold the candle so we can get down the stairs.
Mhm.
Because it's pitch black in here. It's quite hard to see. So the more light that we have, I'm not going to carry 2 of these stinky candles at once.
Yeah. I'll take one. I've got a steady hand for being able to hold the candle and keep you right. I've got a steady hand from my job, so.
For you guys, I'd probably just stay tight and just we'll let you
Wait,
know
what?
once everything's came back on. Well, you should know, you should see it. You know what I mean?
I mean, we could also go and check on the other residents and see that they are doing okay. Because, well, lights are off and there are children who might get scared.
Yeah, you could do that
Yeah,
while we go
that's
down.
fair.
Yeah, maybe
You could do that.
if you do that while we go check the fuses then.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so we're going to take the food with us, so they are fine. And I got this, and I grab the toy sword and I say I can give it to the Lawrence kids, something to play with as the lights are out. As I did that, as I grabbed the toy sword.
I mean, it is a very good tiger. It's quite hefty. In the manual, it said it was a foil sword. And if anyone knows what a foil sword is, that's gonna not do anything, is it? So I gave you an upgrade.
A foil's like a rapier, isn't it? foil
I
is
thought
a
they
s-
meant like make.
No,
Is it
a foil is the name of the
Isn't
sword,
it-
Martin. And it's like a rapier. It's a fencing sword, a foil.
It's not made out of tinfoil.
It's not made out of tinfoil. No, it's the name of the sword. It's like a rapier. It's a fencing sword, a foil.
Okay, well, I've given you a toy sword.
Or is it a... Because she is an actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Could be a
pro.
pop sword.
Yeah,
It's a
I
prop,
used
yeah.
this. Yeah, I used this for when I was making Romeo in Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, it's a well-made prop, but like it's not like sharp, but
They-
it's could do
No, but
damage.
they can still be dangerous.
So it's like a replica. It
You
looks the
could
part.
whip
Yeah,
you could whip with it, but you couldn't stab someone with it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But yeah, maybe
Yeah.
you have it.
But you wanna give a weapon to kids?
It's a toy. It's
I
fine.
stab him, and I stab him. I go, it's not a weapon, look, and I stab him.
Plus, it's
Okay,
1978.
how much damage do I get?
Roll for damage.
It's 1978 anyway. People didn't give a fuck what their kids played with back then.
Oh wait, no,
Kids
it's
are
the
getting-
70s.
It's
but
the
no one
70s.
gives a
Kids are
fuck.
getting packs of cigarettes for Christmas.
I was just about to say, Jerry puts his hand in his pocket and sees if he's got any cigarette sweets. Can I roll for luck?
Off for
Yeah.
sweetie cigarettes.
You can't roll luck again for at least a little bit. You've already rolled it. But as you guys are deciding what to do, obviously it's a lot quieter now. You can obviously hear the wind blowing outside. All roll me for a listen check.
Listen.
We all?
Ooh, a big fail
Everyone,
from you.
yeah.
Listen. No, I'm deaf.
He's done a Van Gogh. He's cut his ear off. He's only got one.
Not again.
So you all, Milo, Adriana, James.
We've all
Just
failed.
need you, Jerry. Did Jerry fail as well?
No, I don't think he's
Yeah.
rolled. No, he has. He has.
Don't
We've all
hear
failed.
shit.
We don't
Oh,
hear.
Jerry,
shit.
James. Oh no, nothing happened. You just hear the wind outside. So yep. Olivia's a little bit shook up. She's like, I don't think anyone should go alone. I said it's dark. People could like fall, or yeah. I suggest we at least split into two little groups.
Yeah, I'll go with Jerry.
All right then.
Okay.
James and Olivia, come with me.
Yep. So you can split into two groups of players, and Olivia will join one of them. So roughly, I think what you guys said. So Milo and Jerry, are you guys going to like check the basement for like the breakers?
For the fuse box, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go down to apartment 1
See
and
Jim.
To Jim, and because I'll not have access to the breaker, it'll only be Jim, because I'm not a spark, you know.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, you have some keys to some parts of the building, but you probably wouldn't have the keys to the electrical stuff. But you would have a key to the basement. But did you bring the key to the basement? Do you roll me for luck for this one to see if you brought your work keys, because you were quite insistent that you weren't at work. So let's see if you happen to bring your work keys with you.
Hard success.
Nice.
Yeah, so you must have brought all your keys. So you do indeed have the key that you know will open the basement, but it won't necessarily open all the doors. Yeah, you are correct. You would need the exact keys for that. Well done. Okay. And then we have Adriana and James. Are you going to go with Olivia? And are you going to whose apartment do you want to go and check on?
On the Lawrences, because they are the ones with the younger generation. Mostly to check that the kids are all right.
Okay. Any preference on which group would like to go first?
Ladies first.
I
Them
presume. So are you guys all traveling? I presume. So you're all going downstairs together and then splitting
Yep.
up. I'm guessing.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you getting downstairs? Are you using the elevator or the stairs?
Oh, the stairs.
I've
Stairs. The elevators are not working.
Yeah,
Is the elevator electronic or mechanical? Because sometimes elevators are like a mechanism rather. Older buildings, it'll be a chain, like an actual mechanism. Won't it? It won't be electronic.
well, I would think we're not able to use the elevator when the power's out.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's I mean, it's still going to be So even if it's like its main operating system is cables or is chains, it's still going to have some sort of electronics in the operating and the switching on of it, or so it's not going to work. There'll be no elevator if the power's out, I wouldn't think.
So there's.
Take it easy because it's dark.
We have light.
Down them. Yeah, we've got light. We're okay. Yeah, we're taking the
and
stairs.
And I've given you guys the map of the ground floor as well, so you can see where you guys should appear.
Yeah.
I can actually,
So-
if I'm really clever, I can actually show it on stream because I just pull it over to here where I've got the dice rolls and it'll show. Hey.
There you go. So you guys arrive. Hopefully you can see the stairs on the map.
Yeah, we're next to the side alley.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. So you can see. Oh, actually, so some of you would go all the way down the stairs, and the rest of you would obviously get off at the next floor.
Yeah.
So you do split up a little bit. So let me get the other map up. So depending which map is relevant, you can obviously take a look at it. Which group we're going first? Just because I'll obviously zoom to those people.
Do Adriana and James first.
Okay, so Adriana, James, and Olivia, you guys see your friends go downstairs as you arrive on this floor.
And we were going to which house?
Apartment number 4, Lawrence.
The Lawrence family. So we are
Yep.
immediately in the right corner.
Yes. So, what would you like to do? So you're outside their door again. It is apart from your candles, there doesn't appear to. There's no light on this floor either. What would you like to do?
I will knock on the door of the living room, of the Lawrence family house.
Okay. Are you gonna try and listen out for anything? Like, are you specifically gonna try and listen?
I'll just listen a little bit through the door,
Okay.
but I'm still deaf.
Get my thing up.
I just go like while you're hearing, just go knock, knock, knock. Mrs.
I'm just
Lawrence,
not- Ow!
this is why you can't hear. Mrs. Lawrence,
I mean, you
It's
don't
been-
get it. Yeah, you don't. I mean, one of you can't hear anything, and yeah, you knock. There wasn't a response.
Mrs. Lawrence, it's me, your upstairs neighbor, Piñeiro. Just want to check if everything's all right.
Again, you don't hear any noise.
He might be
Okay,
asleep.
I'll just try the other door. In the meantime.
Okay. Yeah. So both. I don't know why on the map it has 2 doors, but that's what the game's saying. For some reason, you all have 2 doors to your.
They are weirdly created houses because it doesn't seem like it's a hallway. It's literally where every house has 2 doors.
I mean, yeah, it is. You do know. I mean, I'll tell you a bit about the building as well. So it's not always been like apartment blocks. It is quite an old building. So you know the apartments. They weren't just made as apartments. So let me read you. So yeah, you know the apartment building is one of the oldest in the city, dating back to the late 1800s. Sometime after World War II, the gas lights were replaced with electric, and the modest elevator was installed. By the 1960s, the place had been refurbished and upgraded at least 4 times, with each new owner leaving their unique mark. As a result, the Cranford building is a mismatch of Victorian, Edwardian, Art Deco, and a few other obscure architectural styles. And it currently features 13 apartments and then the small antique shop. So yeah, it might not necessarily have been made. But yeah, there is another door. Obviously, both the doors appear to be locked to the apartment.
All right, we'll follow James to the other apartment.
Okay, which apartment are you looking at specifically? So there is the choice. You've gone to apartment 1, there's apartment 2, apartment 3, apartment 4. I think it says.
2, 4.
Which one would you prefer,
2, 3,
James?
4, and
Because
5.
I already chose.
5,
Mm,
so yes. You were
No, yeah,
apartment-
these are 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which one did you go?
We went to the Lawrence one, the bottom left one. You can choose
Yeah.
now the one you want.
Oh, I thought we both went to the Lawrence one.
Yeah, we went to the Lawrence.
Well, I'll just go then to the Kelly. No, Matt Kelly was in our apartment, right? With the party.
Yeah, he was invited as well.
But he was there also, but
What?
Matt Kelly was at the party.
No, he
No.
wasn't there.
No, he wasn't
I'll-
with us.
Okay, then I'll go to Matt Kelly's apartment, so apartment 5.
Okay. Okay, so I'll let you look at one more apartment and then we'll zoom to the other group, to make it fair. What would you like to do? So you get to the door again, it's dark down here, both doors appear to be closed.
I'll just slowly go feel next to the wall until I feel a door and then knock.
Okay, you knock, there doesn't appear to be a response.
Hmm.
Other door.
Okay, you take the other door, same thing. So I'm gonna go. Have you guys got any final things that you'd be talking about? And then I'll zoom to the other group. So you've knocked 2 doors. Olivia looks a little bit worried that no one's responding.
Me too.
Yeah, like, I know it's a bit late for you West citizens usually this hour, but this is weird for no sounds to be made at all.
Yeah, it's a bit too quiet.
Way too quiet.
Okay, so I'll zoom to the other. My internet, I think, went down for a second, so I didn't hear, but I'm sure the stream's got it.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll zoom to the other group then. So you guys are on the ground floor now. What are you doing?
Go to see Jim. Yeah.
Hi.
Jerry, you're taking the lead. You know Jim better than I do.
Aye, so we're obviously using the elevator because electricity doesn't. No, we're using the stairwell
Using the stairs.
to get
specifically.
down.
You can
We're gonna go
climb
down.
You can climb down the elevator shaft if you want.
No. That would be very silly. Yeah,
Listen,
even in emergencies,
We'll
you
save-
wouldn't be doing that.
Save that
So
for the
don't
shit
be
times,
silly.
like, don't do that.
Yeah, this isn't Nakatomi Plaza or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that shit. I've still got my
We
shoes
don't know
on, so
about
we
that
all
movie
right.
yet. We don't know about that movie yet.
So,
We're going down to the shop floor, so map 5,
uh-huh.
where apartment 1 would be.
Yep, so it's the only apartment on this floor. So again, totally dark down here as well, but you do know where Jim's apartment is.
Yeah, so we head over there. We rap on the door to get his attention because I don't want to just barge in.
Yeah, you wait a couple of minutes. No, you can't hear anything. Doesn't seem to be any response.
Jim.
All right, he's not answered, so he does this sometimes. It'd be all right if we try the door here because he leaves the door open when he's in,
Get you safe,
in
Jerry.
case he's out the back. So try the door.
Okay. Yep. Door appears to be locked.
It's locked. Okay.
Oh.
Right, maybe all I can think then is if he's not here, maybe he's already away to check the breaker.
Yeah, maybe.
So we're gonna go out and round then towards the breaker room, which is on the same floor.
Okay.
Have access to the storeroom and the breaker room, surely.
Yeah, you have some basic keys. Yeah, you've got. Yeah, so you would have. Yeah, you've got keys to. You've got keys to the basement, but not all the rooms that would give you access to the breakers. Just like the main one to get downstairs.
Oh, sorry, is the breaker in the basement? I thought it was on ground floor.
According to the map, it's on the same floor.
I think there are 2 breaker rooms. Let me get the other map up for the basement. I will just check because there are so many maps in this.
Yeah, I'm just
There's
gonna
a
look myself.
yeah. There's a breaker room there as well. Yeah,
There
there
Yeah.
is. There.
Yeah, so there is. I mean, Jerry, let's see how smart you are. I guess roll me for. Oh no, well, roll me for your mechanical skill. I think have you got.
Mechanical repair.
Yeah, let's see what you know about the building. So you know, I'd say it'd cover you a little bit, so you'd know where the break is. Maybe no. What did
I
you
don't
get?
know.
Okay. No, again, it's not your forte, but you know that there are 2 breaker rooms, but anyone who could read the map would know that. You just know there's a big one and a little one.
Well, can we head to this one first and see if I do have access?
Yeah.
If Jim's already there or what's happening?
That's where I think he was going to be.
I mean, I'll say, you know that Jim's maybe a bit lazy and sometimes gets you to do simple stuff. So that's why you've got a few extra keys. You know, if it's something really easy like flicking the switch, but obviously he wouldn't give you keys to the down. You've got a key to get to the basement, but you've not got a key to get to all the different rooms in the basement, unless it's to do with something to do with plumbing.
Yeah.
The boiler room. You can get in the boiler room, obviously. Boiler room.
So,
There we go. Let's get his gas central heating.
So as well, because Jim is like really lazy all the time. I bet he like leaves doors unlocked. So I bet that we could just try this door on the ground floor, and we'll see what way the switches are sitting. Because like I've been in here loads when this has happened before.
Okay, roll me a luck one. Let's see if it's open or not.
Also, he's a tradie. He knows the very basics of all the other trades as well.
I mean,
Did that work? No, failed.
nope, it's locked.
Oh, that's inconvenient. So the door's locked, so he's not in there. He's not gonna lock the door from the inside.
Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. Well, I do know.
Went outside
I
in
do
the
know.
storm.
He's not went outside. He's not daft. He's an old man. He's older than me. He'd fucking catch his cold out if he stands in front of the fridge too long. So there's the maintenance room downstairs. Maybe he's downstairs. And we'll see if he's there. So we're gonna head further down to the basement.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to the basement, which you do have the key for. Okay, make sure I've got the right one up. So yeah, you managed to walk down to the basement, and you can obviously see a long corridor. And yeah, you'd have access to the storage room and the boiler room and probably that'd be about it.
Maintenance office and maintenance workshop. Surely no.
Yeah, I think so. Do you want to have access to the? Actually, apart from the breaker room, you probably would have access to nearly everywhere else. Apart from maybe the elevator room, because obviously you don't know about elevator stuff. Yeah, so most of the rooms you would have keys for, and you've been down here quite a lot to fix different water-related matters. But I'm only going to give you a quick go because I'm going to be zooming up to the other group. So I'm going to say, taking the first group about half an hour upstairs, they've been knocking and stuff, having a little chat. Same with you guys. You've ran to one place, so this will be your last shot before we go back upstairs. So, what are you doing downstairs?
Where's Jim gonna be?
So I've got 2 things, right? So we'll decide between this, Milo.
Right.
I either wanna listen to hear whether or not everything's working the way that it should be, because if it's all working, it'll be really loud and noisy. Or I want to go and check the maintenance office. What one do you want to do?
I think we need to find Jim. So I think we check the maintenance office.
All right, let's go to the maintenance office then.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you? What are you doing? Are you just walking in?
Yeah.
Knocking?
Yeah, just walking in. There's no point knocking. They all have a key, so
Yeah, you do have a key to get into this one, and inside, I will tell you what you can see. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting downstairs, but there is the maintenance office. The office, as you know, is kind of a mess. It's mostly used for like storing broken furniture at the moment. You do know there's like a few tools and stuff, obviously, that would be in the workshop, but it is empty apart from that. There's lots of boxes, some broken chairs, sofas and stuff in here, some broken lamps, but there is no one in here apart from that.
good. I'm glad that we did that. Jim seems to be a wee bit lost. That's regrettable.
He can't be far away, surely. I mean, he lives here and works here, so his job is to be here, eh? Especially in a time like this when we've got a storm like this, he has to be here, right? His job is to look after this building.
I will find him in a bit.
Aye, I'm sure we will. He's maybe just, I don't know, maybe asleep somewhere. I don't know.
So having a danger wank.
we checked his house and he wasn't there though.
So yeah, you guys just play it cool, nothing mysterious down in the basement. So we'll zoom back upstairs to our other group. What are you guys doing? So you've checked 2 of the apartments. What would you like to do next?
I think I would go, if there's nothing in Matt Kelly's apartment, I would go to the neighbors, so to the Smiths.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you do on this one? Anything different, or are you just doing the same thing, knocking and calling out?
Yeah, I'm not really someone that just goes into someone's apartment willy-nilly. Unless the door, I'm knocking and the door opens, then maybe, but...
Yeah, same thing. You knock. No reply. It's very quiet.
Other door.
Adrian, you enter the other door to the apartment is the same. Adriana, anything different you want to do? So remember, in this game you can... Yeah, I mean, Olivia, I'll say, is getting a little bit worried. Like, she's not heard anyone on this floor yet.
Can I, like, not knock? I just want to see... Okay, no, I was going to say maybe just looking if there is light underneath the door, but blackout. So I will try knocking on the...
Yeah, you can do that. So for that, you would roll me a spot hidden. So you're crouching down, I presume, with your candle to see if you can see a little bit into the room. So roll me for spot hidden. If you roll high enough, maybe, you'll see something.
High enough or low enough?
Okay. Nope. Yeah, it's you can, with the light and stuff, you can't really see more than like maybe an inch or 2 under the door.
I will try knocking on the other girls' room, Sammy and Beth. Maybe they're awake, specifically maybe Beth, because, well, if she is a stripper, she's usually awake at night, so I will knock at her door.
Maybe. And at this, I will say, time-wise, it is 9 o'clock as well, so about half an hour's passed with you guys running around.
It's my dinner time, literally. What the fuck?
So, yeah, same thing. You knock. No response.
It's starting to really worry me. Like, people are active at this hour of the night, right? I know people just go to sleep very early in this part of the country, but it can't be always like this. Like, there is still some movement. There are those things, the late night shows. A lot of people talk about.
Yeah, don't they call New York the city that never sleeps?
Yeah, they do.
Then why is there no response anywhere?
Why is everybody sleeping? Yeah.
Why is everyone sleeping at 9 p.m.? 9 p.m. is for dinner. That's weird.
Here we go. So
You eat late.
No, I eat when it's okay. Like you have to put some time between breakfast and lunch, then lunch and merienda, and then merienda and dinner. That's obvious.
Marietta?
And it's a hot country.
Merienda.
It's a hot country thing, Scootin, because when I lived in Greece, I had a Greek girlfriend and we used to fight every day. I want dinner at 6 o'clock and she wants it at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It's normal, 9, 10 o'clock
Come
like,
on.
in hot countries, yeah. We wouldn't know that
At
living in
6 p.m.
fucking Britain and Holland, the Netherlands, because it's fucking cold. We have our dinner at 6 and go to bed at 7.
I can safely say that this Christmas Cthulhu is not about different cultures' tea times. It's a little
Sorry.
bit more complicated than that. With
I
the
know.
different ones.
I know.
Um,
I'm just joking around mostly with my character asking herself, why is everyone away or not at home or maybe
Of course,
sleeping?
yeah. I mean, you guys, you've never experienced anything horrifying. So for you guys, yeah, you play it as straight characters. But you also hopefully have some intelligence. So maybe one of your group wants to roll intelligence.
I will.
See if
I will.
Which means they can come up with an idea. Maybe
An
you guys
idea
can
roll.
formulate a plan.
Ooh.
I succeeded.
Well done, Adriana.
I got it.
James, are you gonna have a go as well? So-
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, just to see.
No, I mean, will now be like Adriana's like, I have planned. I have a new one.
Yeah, he
You
does.
have a better one, so yeah. So Adriana, you're just like, well, someone must have like a spare key to some of the doors. Like someone, like, you know, you guys would maybe give someone a key to open, you know, to feed your plants or whatever. And James one ups you and is like, well, the building manager probably has spare keys to every single building in the complex.
And
I'll,
also
uh,
Gary.
Good luck finding him.
I'm just go downstairs
Uh-huh.
because I know that Jerry's downstairs,
Yeah.
and I'm like, Jerry.
So Jerry, unfortunately, isn't downstairs. He's gone to the basement. But
Oh, yeah.
as
Well,
you
anyway, it's technically downstairs, but
well, I mean, maybe if they left the door open, they've heard you. But I'm going to say, as you are, obviously you've got a plan. Adriana, Olivia says, maybe, can you help her get her medicine from her apartment quickly?
Anna.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Anna's still having her nap, right? Alright then. I'll go and check her and get her
Yeah.
medicines. Come on.
Yeah,
And I
so
like
she-
cover my lights and go down. Oh my god, this really smells like piss.
So yeah, so she leads you back upstairs to where your apartment is, because her apartment, I think, is on the same floor as yours. Or I might be wrong, it might be on the
Was
one
this
up.
Olivia's apartment she's going to?
Yeah,
I
Olivia.
think
she's
that's
saying-
one up. Because
Oh,
we only had 3 apartments that people lived in, which is the actor, me, and Oliver's character, and the other one was vacant.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Olivia makes you go up the stairs, which we were gonna stop with your group, which is now split up. So back to the other group. You guys are in the maintenance office, but both roll me a listen roll.
Okay.
Let's do
Me too?
some maintenance.
Not you yet. We'll see how the other players do, and they might.
I'm gonna
Let
I'm gonna
me-
make my first luck spend here, Martin. And I'm gonna hear
Okay,
something.
Okay.
So,
Are you
So,
sure Jerry,
you need-
Jerry can roll as well.
oh yeah, you
Come on.
roll first, Jerry. Let's see if you hear it first before I spend my luck. Actually, no, I'll spend the
no,
luck.
Jerry.
Okay, I'll get a regular
Uh,
success. I'll spend 9 luck.
Okay, yeah, so you can hear James's voice a bit, like echoing down the stairs. You left it open a little bit, and you can hear his voice, just very faintly.
James, is that you? We can't find Jim. Jerry's not here,
James
huh?
doesn't hear you.
Jerry,
but
Jerry,
you
I think I
hear
can
him.
hear
that's
James
right.
upstairs. I think I hear James calling. Anyway, we need to find. We
What
need
does
to
he
find
want?
Jim.
Has he found Jim?
I don't know. James, where are you? I'm the only one that hears it. James, we're in the basement, maintenance office. We're trying to find Jim. We can't find him.
He can't hear you. He roll up. So if you want to, you can go and get him, but he can't hear you.
Aye, Jerry, I'll be back in a minute. He's not responding. I can hear him, but I don't think he can hear me.
Don't you dare leave me on my own because I get scared.
Are you scared of the dark, Jerry?
Big guy gets
Are
scared.
you seriously scared of the dark, mate?
Bonnie guy.
Right.
I'm scared of the dark, and I've only got a single candle,
Well-
and I don't want you to leave me.
Right, well, come with me then.
I
Jim's.
actually only wanted you to come with me because I'm scared of the dark.
Well, Jim's no here. We've not found Jim.
I'm so lonely. My wife divorced me 2 years ago. Don't leave me.
Jesus. Christmas got fucking dark, right?
Wait,
Uh,
I'm going to escalate it,
I'm
but
not-
why
I'm
did
not-
your
I won't-
wife leave you?
I won't leave you, Jerry. I won't leave you. Come on.
No, it was-
No.
Jim's not here. Come on.
If you do something, you have to roll for it. Can you roll me a charm or persuade to see if you can make your friend stay?
All right. Let me have a look at the 2 options that I have there.
Oh, you've got 4 because you've got
Um,
intimidate, charm,
persuade.
persuade, and what's the other one? Fast
So I
up.
guess he can intimidate you to stay with him if you want.
I
yeah.
can't intimidate you. I take a shite in the floor.
You can't
Um,
intimidate me
I
now
guess-
that you've just told me you're scared of the dark. You're not going to scare me. You can persuade me.
I
That'll work.
persuaded you.
Yeah, that'll
I'm
work.
I'm pretty sure you're persuaded to stay with him.
Isn't that a contested role?
Nah, the thing is,
Yeah, you can roll persuade if you want to see if you.
technically,
so-
you don't do social roles against other PCs. You role play. Technically.
Didn't hear you.
It'd be fine. It'd be fine. You look. I fucking took a shit in the floor and I had a wee hissy fit, a little bit of a cry, and you went, right, I'm not fucking leaving you. Right, awesome. So let's let them boys do the wee mission that they said they were gonna do. Because I'm sure that we can't help them anyway. Not without finding Jim. So
We need to find Jim.
let's go. If we're in the basement, right? Let's have a look.
Where
So-
would you like to go?
If he was in the breaker room, he's gonna leave the door unlocked. That's my thoughts. So
Right.
we would try the door.
Are you on about the breaker room on the ground floor?
No, in
The
the
basement
because we're
one.
in the basement.
Yeah, yeah.
In the
Aye.
basement.
So
Uh,
you try the door. It's probably locked.
It is locked, yes.
Yeah, right. So it's got to the point here now where I'm turning around here to Owl Milo and I'm saying, all these doors are locked and I can't find anyone. This is getting hectic. See if we can't find him in a couple of minutes. We may have a look through these maintenance supplies and see if we can find a hammer and just open the door.
You might have to, mate. If Jim's not
Ah.
around, this whole building's gonna it's dangerous for no lights in this storm when it's so cold and yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
everyone in the
so-
building's in danger here. We need to do something.
Quickly before we go into the maintenance store, let's go into the boiler room, just check the boiler's working right, because since you guys with your science and all that there say that this is the worst storm ever, I had to walk through the storms of my youth with nothing but shoelaces tied to my toes for 84 miles just to get a glass of half
Uphill
off
both
milk.
ways. Uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways. Right, so we're gonna go to the boiler room now and check the boilers working.
Yeah.
I will say this will be your last stop before we zoom to the 2 other people in
Okay.
different locations. And your candles, everyone. It's nearly been an hour. These peach candles do not have a lot left in them.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I know, but I know where we are.
okay, so you walk to the boiler room with your flickering candle. And obviously you have the key for this one, so you are fine. What are you looking for specifically in the boiler room? Obviously, you know what a boiler room looks like. You've been in many times.
Just want to see if the boiler's ticking over. It's still
Also,
working.
Jim.
Everything's all
Also,
good.
seen if Jim's there, but he's obviously not.
He doesn't know what a boiler looks like. He's a bad plumber.
It's a commercial gas furnace that produces the forced hot air that heats the building. That's what it says on my notes. The boiler. I mean, if you want to roll to be more specific about how it's doing, for pumping heat out, you have to roll me a roll. Just to see.
Let me have a look because I do have something that's very specific for being a plumber.
Or mechanical repair
Yeah.
would be the standard, I think.
Yeah, so if you roll, you've all got the right stats. I think I know which one Chris means. So you roll that, and you can check over quickly the furnace to see. Yeah.
Definitely not credit rating.
No,
No,
so
it's not,
bad.
yeah. Jerry would know, so because attached to the gas furnace is 4 large boiler tanks that provides reasonable hot water to the building. So obviously he would know a bit about the furnace with it being connected.
And mechanical repair is the only one that looks.
Hey, you
Yeah.
got a decent roll, like.
Yeah, what did you get?
30
Regular.
success.
Okay, it takes you a few minutes because obviously you're more to do with the boiler tanks, but obviously it's connected to the furnace. You're not worried, but you can tell that the furnace is on overtime to keep everything warm. Like it's using like a lot of gas to do this. So you are aware that you're pretty sure it's a lot colder than it usually is.
Okay, and just as a spare moment before we go, right? Could I do a quick spot hidden to see if there's any bits of wood or something that I could fashion a torch from?
Which room are you looking in this room specifically, or
In this room? Yeah.
roll me spot hidden.
We could go back to the maintenance office where all the broken furniture was around and just break a chair leg off.
But I got a field. I was thinking that, but I think by the time that we might get the whole way back. Anyway, that's us done.
I'll give Oliver. You've got a chance if you want to before your candle goes out. If you want to check a different.
I'm gonna go back to the room where all the broken furniture was and see if I can get bust off a table leg and find a bit of cloth and make an old-fashioned torch.
Okay.
Luck
roll
roll?
me. Yeah. Roll me for spot hidden and see.
Oh, okay.
Let's see,
Spot
and I'll
hidden.
see what you find.
Wouldn't he, if he goes there, not find me because I'm? Isn't it upstairs?
You're on the ground floor. he's
No,
on the
I'm still in the
basement floor.
Oh.
You find nothing, and your candle is about to go out.
Let me spend 10
So-
luck then. Am I gonna find something if I spend 10 luck?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll spend the luck then.
at least 10 luck.
Okay, I'll spend. That's 19 luck spent already, but I'm doing it, so I'll find something.
Okay. You're pretty certain you heard Jerry say that obviously there's sometimes they'll fix stuff in the workshop, so you think maybe that would be a better bet. And as you're all like looking in this room, the door is open to the other room, and you quickly look in, and there does appear to be a flashlight.
Oh, an actual flashlight. I'll grab that then.
Yeah.
Jerry, look what I found.
Oh no! Well, I mean, you'll have to run and show him. Yeah.
I'll run back through it where Jerry is. Jerry, look what I found. Woo!
No. You guys are separated. Jerry's in the dark. You've just found a torch.
Okay.
You're all alone, apart from.
I'm not in the dark. I'm not in the dark. I'm in a room with a furnace, which is fire, which is emitting light. I'm not in the dark.
True.
Okay. A little bit of fire. So you're all separated, which is just what I want. So we will move to.
Great.
Sure he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sure
say it's
does.
probably better to do James next. I'm gonna make poor Emma worry a bit because she's the only one who's with someone, so it's a bit different. So James, yeah, you don't. I mean, they kind of. I mean, I'm sure they would have told you they were going to check out the basement. I don't know. You said you were taking out the break.
No, they said they were going to the bottom floor.
Okay.
To the first floor. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
American.
we did because we were just
Floor.
going to go to Jim's house originally.
Yeah,
You've got a little bit of a candle left. So tell me what you want to do. So you've got you know this
I
candle's
believe
not
I
going to.
didn't even have a candle, or unless she gave me the candle, Adriana.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get down the stairs without the candle. So you've all got a candle, but they're all
Okay.
not a lot left now. You've got minutes left. So what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna check this floor. Would I, if I walk next to the door to the cellar, to the basement, would I see that the door is open?
Yeah. Did you leave it open, guys? I presume you did, but I don't know.
We would have left it open.
I didn't
There's
shut
no
it.
point closing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the door to the basement is unlocked and open.
Then I'll just go there and shout inside, Jerry! You...
Okay, so Jerry and Milo both roll me for listen, see if you can hear someone.
Or none.
No.
Okay. No,
Grade 5 luck
guys,
piss, come
I mean,
on.
Thick walls here, I guess, so
Miserable.
it doesn't hear you.
Not even through the...
I'm in a room. I'm in a room with a furnace, just going.
Yeah. Makes sense you don't hear.
No.
I'm
fair
not
enough.
Don't
man,
even hear
I'm
me through an open staircase hole. Seriously. I'll just go down.
So yeah, you're just like, again, so we'll leave you alone in the dark corridor, so you're still alone, and we'll move to Adriana. So you've gone upstairs, again, your candle's on its last edge, but at least you make it to Olivia's home, and obviously she has a key. So she opens her door to her little, well, quite a large apartment. It's pretty much the same layout as yours, obviously.
Yeah.
Her furniture, I mean, you probably would have been in Olivia's apartment before. She's kept it exactly like it was 5 years ago when her husband died. So it's a bit old-fashioned. It's still got like her husband's pipe and cap and slippers on his armchair. But she says, I can't remember where my pills are. She said, well, you take the bedroom and I'm going to check the bathroom to see where they are. You can tell she's a little bit upset. Obviously, she's getting worried, you know, with the not having electricity, not being able to find anyone. What would you like to do?
Yeah,
So she asked you to go to the bedroom while she goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, and also, do you have a flashlight or more candles? Because this one is about to die.
Roll me for luck as well. Let's see if she got any candles. What'd you get? Nope. Not apart from Jerry, who bought you some candles. None of you thought to buy candles. She says, "Oh no, I don't think I have anything to light." But she says, I'll be nice. I'll say maybe she's got like one old candle that she kind of leaves in the living room. So the living room's got a bit of light, so you have a tiny bit of light, but not a lot. Just so you can both kind of have a tiny bit of light as you check the separate rooms.
All right, then. I will go to the bedroom then. I'll be right back.
Okay, she heads to the bedroom, and can you roll me a listen check?
Listen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you're looking around her bedroom, obviously you're not really sure exactly where the pills could be, but you hear like a scratching from the wall.
Does she have a dog or a cat that I know of?
Oh, she is old, so she might be a cat lady.
She might be. I mean, you can ask her. I mean, she's. But you hear like a scratching in the wall.
In the wall behind me.
Yeah.
I grab the door tightly as I continue on looking, ignoring the wall behind me. But my senses are on tingling, like they are very much aware something is going on. My Argentinian senses of being robbed are tingling that something's going to go down.
So you spend a few minutes and you can't find it, and Olivia comes out and she's like, "Oh, I managed to find my medications," and she kind of turns the tap on and drinks some water and takes her medicine, and she's like, "Are you okay, Adriana? You look a little bit worried, more than you did before."
Olivia, do you have a cat?
She says, "No, I don't have a cat. Why?"
Do you have a dog?
No dog.
Okay. I walk outside, smiling, looking okay. I grab her by the shoulders, and I start going outside. Grab your candle, grab your candle, grab your candle, grab your candle, grab your candle.
Okay, so she grabs like just the one candle you have between each other. She says, "Do you think we should find the others, or should we try and find some light? I mean..."
I say, shh. I say we get the fuck out of here, okay? Now let's go slowly outside.
Okay. Oh well. So as we will zoom to someone else. So as you are moving back down the stairs with the one candle, and it's not peach this time. It's like, I don't know, something festive, cinnamon. Smells a bit like nicer. Olivia says like she's a little bit worried about the light situation. She says, "I don't know if the boys are gonna fix the breakers or whatever," but she says, "I do have a key to the shop downstairs, and I know she's got some like old gas lamps and stuff." She says, "Do you want to at least to get like a lamp or something?"
Yeah, we can go down there and check for it. We have a little bit more of a boost for light now, so let's go and get them.
Okay, so we'll zoom to the rest of you two who are all alone. So can you all the boys roll me a listen check?
In here.
Not me.
Okay, so we'll do it, I guess, in the highest, which was Jerry. Jerry, so you got the highest roll, right? So Jerry, you're like, you can see like there's a little bit of light in this room coming from the furnace, but you know, not like a lot. And you're used obviously to hearing weird noises with pipes and stuff. And you hear like a weird noise coming from the ceiling. Like a scurrying, like a gentle scurrying sound.
Right.
You think they're rats? But you listen a bit closer because it sounds quite heavy, and you hear a little bit of music as well, like kind of like a little bit like the Nutcracker. You can hear this very faint chime, like wind up music box noise coming from the same place.
When did these rats learn how to play musical theater songs?
I mean, wait,
Have you had the
isn't there a rat king in the Nutcracker, like a rat character?
Yeah.
I don't know the Nutcracker at all. This reference is over my head.
I remember watching it on YouTube, the animated version. So yeah, there was a rat king over there. So maybe they are practicing for the ballet.
Yeah, it's nice, gentle Nutcracker-based Cthulhu. Okay, we will zoom to the next person who got the next highest, which is James. James, you finally got. You hear Jerry. Finally, you can hear him, like, I don't know, humming along to the music or something. But you also hear a scurrying noise over in the ceiling. It disappears very fast, but you hear Jerry's voice and you hear this weird scurrying sound above you.
What the hell is that?
Are you going to find Jerry? Because you can hear where you think he is now, so you can follow it.
Yeah, I'm just going towards Jerry.
Okay. So, we have Milo. So Milo, you don't hear anything, but you do. You're obviously on your way back to
Jerry, yeah.
find Jerry, yeah. But I need you to possibly roll something for me.
Oh, no.
Is he going to die?
Maybe. Roll me a spot hidden.
Okay. I've got a 50 on that.
Okay.
Fuck off. I know.
So
Nah.
50% chance.
It's passive, so I'm not going to push it. Doesn't make sense to push a passive roll.
Okay. So, I'm going to be nice. So you.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll have to see. So we'll see. Let's see if you can dodge it a bit. So something slashes at you, but let's see if it hits you.
Ooh.
Which I would imagine it probably will.
I'm definitely going to try and
hold
dodge.
on. Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to let you dodge it, but let's see what we get. Okay, so. Okay, so yeah, so you got a success, but they got a hard success. And
Who's gonna die?
I might spend some
No,
luck here. I might spend some luck here and get a hard success. How much do I have to spend? What's half of 35? 17. I've got to spend 10 luck. I'm going to spend 10 luck. Fuck it, I'm not dying this early, mate. I'm not dying this
do you
early.
not
I'm spending
need-
10 luck.
Do you not need the extreme to beat a hard success?
Not on a dodge. It's with a riposte you have to beat them. Fight back, you've got to beat it. With a dodge, you've got to equal it.
Okay.
Okay. Roll, yeah, if you want to. So are you using a lot of your luck points to do that?
29 luck used already.
Okay, so. Well, you do dodge this little swipe, but you have to do something possibly more horrifying, as obviously you have light now, so you kind of point your light at this whatever slashed at you. You kind of felt the swish of it, so you know what it was going to be. But as you look at it, you see this. Let me see if I can bring it up. There you go. This charming little guy.
Now I'm going to show that to the viewers.
Yeah, and there's another. There's two pictures if you want a close up. There's also this one, nice and horrifying, both of them. So these.
Oh, awesome.
I will describe it a
to
little
show
bit
that to the
more.
viewers.
So you see this very unusual looking doll. See, I've got the description for you. So. Blah blah. Well, you can see what it looks like. I'm just seeing if I've got a better description. But yeah, it looks like kind of a like a Christmas elf mixed with like a red cap, if you know what one of those is, like an evil elf with like some very pointy teeth on it, and it moves in like a jagged fashion. And I'm gonna need you to do me a sanity check as well. Because
Yeah, no
this
doubt.
thing,
It's an
so do me a
animated
sanity
doll.
check.
Yeah, absolutely. Sanity.
Yeah, obviously it's holding two tiny little knives as well. What did you get for your
Big
sanity?
success.
Did you get a success?
12 versus 55.
12 or 55.
Okay, so you just take one sanity point. So
Okay.
obviously it's not you're not sure what you saw. It's not, it's not creepy. You're pretty sure you're not 100% sure that it attacked you, but you're pretty sure because it's kind of there with these knives. Though it does immediately kind of like jump out of your light.
Oh, so it disappears.
What
I was
would you
about
like?
to try and put my foot through it like a football, but
I mean, I think with all the, I mean, it's not staying around to.
can I
to do
try and
anything.
can I try and attack it as it tries to run away? The thing swung a knife at me. I'm gonna try and put my foot up its arse, like.
Yeah, you can do.
Okay, I'm gonna roll brawl.
He's turning into Red Foreman.
Failed. Big fail.
Yeah. So no, you just kind of you try and attack it, but again, you've only got that bit of light, so you don't. What are you doing though? So we'll concentrate on you. What are you doing? So this has happened.
I'm gonna
you've
scream,
not-
obviously. I mean, there's involuntary scream because I'll lose sanity, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah, I just do a massive scream. I maybe even drop the flashlight and have to pick it up again or something like that. And then I start looking around and I'm going to run towards where Jerry is. I'm going to run back to the furnace room.
Okay. So I think that is a good point to have our little break. So you run in, obviously, to find Jerry and James in the same room. But we'll take, I don't know, do you want 5 or 10 minutes breaks? Up to you guys.
Yeah, we'll take 10 if you don't mind.
Okay, so we will zoom back to Milo. Milo, what's going on? Something's just happened. You're running, I presume.
I'm screaming, Jerry! Jerry! And running back towards the boiler room.
Okay, you find your two friends have just met up.
That fucking thing! A thing tried to stab me. A thing! Like a, I don't know. It was like a children's toy. And it had sharp teeth.
I think you're the thing.
Wait a second.
I can't explain it. I've not even had a drink yet. I'm definitely not seeing things. Maybe it's the dark in my imagination, but something attacked me, man. This little thing, like a doll, attacked me with knives and it ran away.
James, any response to your friend saying he's been attacked by a doll? I would imagine it sounds a bit strange to you.
Honestly, I swear.
You have a fear of dolls
I do now.
because you know a doll can't attack you.
Well,
Dolls are toys.
it was too small to be a child. I was walking on two legs. It had a face and two arms and two legs. It was this little thing the size of a doll. And it went for me with a knife, man. I swear it did.
Jerry, same thing. What are you saying? Your friends come running in talking about a doll that attacked them?
Yeah.
I swear I'm not making it up.
Yeah. It's a little bit hard to believe, don't you think?
Of course it is. Of course it is. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes, man. I swear. Something fucking attacked me. This little creepy little fucking doll thing. I swear. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think you've watched a little bit too much movies or whatever.
It was like something from the Twilight Zone. I swear. It was this little creepy little bastard. I don't know if.
Yeah, maybe you should stop watching the Twilight Zone.
I don't know if maybe it's just the dark and the storms got me nervous and scared and maybe seeing things. I don't know.
Maybe you should stop drinking the Johnny Walker shit.
Yeah. Can I roll a luck roll for it still in my back pocket?
No.
No.
No. But you guys, I mean, you can go and get stuff. All the stuff is in the apartment. You just don't need to go and get stuff if you need it. But yeah, so yes, don't overdo the luck rolls yet. But if you want to go and get some booze, it's all in the apartment. Or let me know that you're carrying all this shit with you. But we will move to Adriana. Obviously, you are making your way towards the antique shop on the first floor. And I will show you a picture of it as well. So luckily for you, Olivia has a spare key because she goes to visit Anna quite a bit. And you have all seen the antique shop quite a bit. It's kind of like a localist, not a hot spot, but like a festive I don't know. People come here at festive times because Anna does the window display so grand. With different like for Halloween and Christmas is the big one because she sells like Victorian toys and stuff. So there's always like a beautiful window display. And at the moment there is like a fake fireplace. I will describe it a little bit more if I can get it up on my screen.
Quick question.
Yeah, it is a very yes.
Would this doll look like something I might have seen in her shop before?
You'll have to wait till it's your turn and piece all this together. Maybe when you see Adriana. Yeah, it's Adriana's turn. So it's called the Den of Antiquities. And let me see. Yeah, so it's a shop packed with countless objects and curiosities from around the world, with a heavy focus on clocks of all kinds, elaborate wind-up toys, and obscure one-of-a-kind gadgets. There are several large grandfather clocks, Victorian sofas, Edwardian dressers, early American roll-top desk, and 17th century liquor cabinets. There is a glass showcase that's filled with small baubles,
liquor cabinets.
jewelry, pocket watches, war medals, pocket knives, and countless antiques keys. On top of the little checkout desk is a large maple wood box delicately carved with images of dancing men. And I think that's all I've got to describe. And I've got a little bit more. What have we got? So the window obviously says Den of Antiquities in black and gold. And you can see an artificial fireplace set up to look like a cozy Victorian study that is currently decorated for Christmas. And that is obviously, so it's very festive inside. And as Olivia opens the door from the inside, obviously she's not going outside, though she does look at the snow and point to you, Adriana, and say it looks like it's getting even worse. The entire front door is white. You can't see through it.
Oh my god, it's going to be hell to get all that snow out.
Mm-hmm. So yes, he says, will you help me look for do you know like the gas lights where you like they have the oil in them? Like a more of an oil lamp I'm talking about. Yeah, I think you guys know. Yeah. She says she thinks there's at least a couple somewhere in the antique shop, so will you help her look for them? So roll me spot hidden to see if you can find one of them.
Come on, I've spent 30 already.
It's up to you. So remember, you can spell luck points if you want.
I want to use some so that they felt this a success.
Okay. Yep. So deduct those luck points from your main total. Yep, you do. It doesn't take you too long. You find a lightable gas lamp. Which again will be a lot easier to use and last a lot longer than the candles that you've had. So it's probably got a good few hours in it, as is the flashlight that one of you's got. So you've got a good few hours of both of these things. Olivia managed to find one as well, so you have a little bit more light. And Olivia does light a few festive candles in the shop as well, just so that the shop does have some light. So yeah, if you guys do want another candle, there are a few available, but she just lights them for the shop. Again, talk to you, Adriana. She's like, Adriana, where do you think the boys are? It's been like, and say at this time, we're talking about 9:45. She says we've not seen them for over an hour.
If I have to guess, they're probably down in the what was the word that the people use? Not the attic, the other one, sótano, en el sótano.
Basement.
They are over there.
Basement.
Yeah, basement. They're probably in the basement trying to find the switches. We should go and check if it's open.
You think? You don't think they've gone to like the cat's meow or something, do you? They look like the types that might go.
Olivia, could you look outside for a second? What do you see?
Just white. She says, yeah. She does go to the. She says, she actually tells you. She says, literally, it looks like the whole first floor is compact with snow.
Exactly. If that place is compact with snow, that's the same for all the other floors. So if they are that horny to wet their balls at this time with this storm outside, they deserve to die.
Yeah, she does agree with you, but she says, Adriana, when you get to my age, men will do a lot of stuff with tits. She says, take that as a lesson.
Olivia, I'm 23. I know men are shit. I'm very tempted in just going full lesbian.
She's like, yeah, I've been through those days when I was a college student. She waffles on a little bit. But she does say, she says, Adriana, what do you usually do for Christmas in your country? She says, is it different to, she kind of points to all the Christmassy stuff in the shop. She says, what would you usually do?
Well, for starters, it's summer, and since it's summer, we don't really put this on. And she refers to her red cardigan with deers on it. What we usually do is to just make a lot of different cuts of meats. Oliver, please cover your ears. So we.
That's all right.
And we make them, and we like a barbecue. We do a barbecue, as you guys call it, but when instead of only 1 or 2 cuts, we make like over a dozen different ones, as well as some salads. The whole family is there, and we wait until it's midnight, and we all say Happy Christmas as people start blowing up fireworks.
Oh, she says, that sounds really exciting. She says, she says, I kind of like how our Christmas is. She says, I was in there with Anna, I think just this morning, I guess we were looking at some of the new things she's got in. She says, oh, there's the box. So you see this massive maple box with like dancing men on the outside. And she says, oh, there was some really creepy looking dolls in here. That Anna was trying to sort out selling, and she kind of opens the box, and it's empty. She says, "Oh, she must have. I wonder if she said she can't have sold. So unless she sold them this after, she says she can't have sold them in the afternoon with this weather. So I wonder if they're in the shop somewhere.
Maybe she stored them out. I mean, how many were they, and how creepy were they?
She says, I barely got a look at them because Anna was trying to like sort something out. Like she says, she thought maybe there was a way to wind them up, so she was gonna, try and see if she had a key to fit inside them. But yeah, she says, oh, there was 6 of them. So there's little, there's literally little seats in the box. It's very ornate, like velvet, little seats for the dolls to sit inside this massive box. So she said, oh yeah, there was 6 of them.
And the seats are inside the box.
Were inside the box.
Not even the seats are there. Yeah, I think maybe she stored them somewhere for now before putting them on display. I mean, it's still the time before Christmas, and with the storm out there, she probably didn't put them out. So maybe they are in the back.
Okay. She says, yeah. She says, why don't? She says, I'll see if I can get a few more candles lit. Why don't you go and check the back for the dolls?
You really want to go? Oh, bueno, está bien. Así son los estadounidenses. Let's go.
She says, oh no, I'm just going to light some more candles. You said you just wanted to check the storeroom for the dolls.
Okay, yeah, sure. I will go and check alone.
Okay. So
I will take my sword.
As you guys split up, we'll move to the boys. Boys, what are you doing? You're still downstairs calming Milo down a little bit.
Trying to make them believe me. That's what I'm doing. Honestly, I swear.
I mean, you can roll persuade, but I mean,
I don't expect them to believe me. Do you know what I mean? Child's Play the movie doesn't exist yet. The whole concept of an evil doll is not a thing to anyone yet. So this is brand new.
No, but if you could persuade them, so maybe the way you describe it is like methodical, I suppose. So they might start to, put you on the wavelength a little bit. It's up to you. Remember, persuade takes a little bit of time. Persuade takes time. So it's not quick. So it's up to you.
I'm just gonna explain that the thing. It was. I'll just tell them exactly what it looked like, and it was like a Christmassy doll, but it had an evil face and sharp eyes, and it tried to cut me, and then it ran away.
I do
Well-
believe you've seen a doll. I do believe it had scary eyes. But it definitely didn't run away.
I tried to kick it. I tried to fight. The thing slashed a knife at me. Tried to kick it, and it ran away. And I wouldn't lie to
Well,
you, man.
doll or not, it doesn't really matter because either way, that's not turning the lights on. We need to just keep our mind on what we need to do first and just get the bloody lights back
I
on.
need to find Jim, yeah.
Yes.
Right, so there wouldn't really be any other places we haven't looked already
Oh, Jim, yeah.
around here. So I think we should probably just try and get the door open, and I'll just tell him that I did it,
It was an emergency.
and
Yeah.
I'll face it. Yeah. Because look, if he's maybe trapped out in that storm, he'd be happier with the door being fixed.
If he's trapped out there
broken.
in that storm, he can't get back here to help this whole building full of people, and someone's gonna have to. And you're the tradie, so.
So I'm gonna try and look for a hammer or like a sledge in the maintenance store.
Don't roll me for luck.
I'm helping them out with my flashlight, I guess.
Yeah.
That was an
Where
appeal.
is my
I was appealing for a bonus dice there, Chris, but Martin's not having it, obviously.
I mean, I'll just say it's a lower. I might give him more stuff if he does succeed, basically. So it depends.
You'll need to do better than that.
How many luck is that? 13.
Can't spend luck on a luck roll, mate.
Oh, it's luck on it.
I mean,
Never I can't spend it anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because it's fucking massive.
It's too much anyway. Aye.
It's too messy in here for you to find anything. Obviously, Milo looked out finding the flashlight right next to the door, but yeah, it's so messy in here you can't. Like, maybe you could spend a bit of time in here if you want. Looking, if you spend half an hour, you'll probably find something if you've got a bit of light anyway.
Half hour? There's no way the door's not strong enough. I just kick it in.
Okay. So, are you guys?
All three of us try and get this door open.
Yeah, 3 big strong men with a shoulder barge can get a door, like.
So are you guys?
Everyone gets a fader.
Are you guys all heading back upstairs to Jim's apartment?
No.
The breaker room.
No, we're going to the breaker room.
Okay. All roll me for strength. Is that a thing in this game?
Yeah.
Depends on.
Maybe brawl. Maybe brawl.
Success.
I mean, if all 3 of you are doing it,
Strength is better than brawl for me.
I mean, I'll say it's going to be pretty low for you 3. Oh yeah, you're all
Okay,
I got
fine.
extreme success.
Milo
Nice.
just went to stand back because I think the Joe will do it all by itself. I mean,
Yeah, between you guys, you open it, and you open it in a way that, like, it just springs open. So it's like you don't even break the lock. Like it's, so much force it pings open. Yeah, there is the breaker room.
Nice.
Okay, so
Do your thing.
so I'm not very good at I'm not very good with electrics, but like checking a breaker's not fucking rocket science.
No,
It's
they're
either
either
switched
down
up
or
or
up.
it's switched down.
Aye.
Okay.
with a flip switch isn't that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you can roll me. I mean, do you have any electrical repair? Because you wouldn't know anything about.
Have
This is-
electrical repair, but I feel like this is just common knowledge. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
is. I know it. You know it.
Yeah, but you aren't. You are. These are different things. So, and this is like.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
And the
like.
thing is, Chris,
Victorian.
it's going to be different from the fuse box in your house as well, mate. It's going to be more complicated than that for a big old fucking building. Be a million switches on
all
it.
right.
I mean, you can
Alright,
still roll for it. I mean, yeah.
It doesn't matter. I got success. Somehow I got
Look
fucking
at that
success.
roll, Chris. Nice.
10 versus 10.
So yeah, so you look at this has all the circuit breakers for like each individual apartment. And you, because you rolled so high, you check them all over, and you're like, all of them are fine. This isn't like, this means that the electric's off from like, you know, the electricity grid, or at least for the whole building. There's no electricity coming through.
Right. So so they're all on, but there's no way there's electric coming through. Okay.
No.
Cool. Right. So obviously the storm has like knocked down a tree and hit a pylon or something, and that's why we don't have power. So I don't think the breaker rooms are going to make much of a difference. I think our priority here is to get as many people light as we can. So I think we should start looking for some light sources.
Maybe we should gather all the neighbours and take them all up to Adriana's house. Get everyone in one room. For warmth.
But
or
there's
security.
not much. It's not going to be a great experience. Everyone huddled around your tiny torch with a single battery in it, is it?
Aye, but it's better than them all being in the dark, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't seen that fake fireplace.
Nope, you guys have not been upstairs yet. But is the boys group going to venture upstairs at this point?
We should start rounding up neighbours, I think.
Okay, so as you guys get up the stairs, you notice the back door to the shop's open, and there's some light coming through it now.
Oh. We better... Look, there's a lighter in the shop. We better go and check on old Anna. Make sure she's okay.
Okay. So are you guys all heading into the shop?
I'm gonna...
Yep.
I think we should.
Okay, let me get the right map up.
I'm gonna keep my eye on our guy that thinks dolls are alive.
Okay. Okay, so so you make it up the stairwell, and yes. So Adriana, you're in like the office area. Anna's in the main shop part. Oh no, sorry, you're in the storeroom. Anna's in the antiques part. So but the boys, you can both see a bit of light coming from both bits. So the shop bit has light coming through from it, as does the storeroom.
Light?
What are you doing? Yeah, light.
Light?
Yeah.
Oh. Like flickering, like candlelight.
Oh, well, they both have gas lamps, so like, yeah, quite a lot of light is coming from.
Ah,
both
right, okay.
areas.
Well, they found light, so let's go and... Yeah, let's go to the shop. Let's see who's there.
You go to the
we're
main
expecting
shop
Anna.
Okay. So obviously it's been a few minutes. Adriana, as you've been obviously in the storeroom looking for stuff, Olivia's obviously been in the main storeroom. So boys, as you go in, obviously you can see the antique shop as I've described. It looks quite pretty. There's a few lights on. And roll me a spot hidden as you come in.
All of us?
Yeah, unless you particularly don't want to roll.
Do I have to?
No, you're in a different room, so you're okay.
Big fail for Milo.
So I'm okay. They are all dead. They're all dead then. Ha!
Fail for Jerry.
So,
And a success for James. Nice.
I see. I spot something hidden.
okay, so as you come in, only one of you, sorry. So James, as you come in the shop, you notice just before you get to the window display, there is a broken gas light on the floor, which is like smashed all over the floor. Everything else in the shop is like pretty tidy, but yeah, that's smashed on the floor near the window display.
Was this one when I entered? Was this on the floor when I entered?
You don't know. You're in a different room.
It's a gas light, right?
Yeah.
That sucks. Could have used it.
Yeah, but there are a few candles lit in this room, so you know someone must have been in here.
Yeah, but we needed light. But it does seem... Adriana? Just shouting again.
Yeah, roll me for listen, Adriana. I mean, it's not going to be a high roll, just to see if you hear the boys coming up.
Probably not, because every time they are deaf when I shout. So.
Well, James, you're all right. You shouted. This is to Adriana. She does hear you shouting, but it's not going to be a high roll.
I mean,
Oh,
I
there you
do
go.
hear them.
Yep, so you hear his voice as well, so you know it's him. So you hear him shouting from just over in the shop. Are you going to come over?
I'm going to say, I'm in the back room. And that's all.
Right.
I will keep on looking for
We'll
the
go.
dolls.
Then we'll go there.
Okay. So, are boys,
Yeah,
are you all
I'll
moving?
go there.
I'm following
Just
James.
you, or is-
No, I'm following James.
Okay. Okay, you all go and see. Jerry, are you following as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you all go to the storeroom, and then you can see Adriana, yeah, in the storeroom. So you get all together again. Anything you want to discuss? You can, if to make it quicker, you can always say everything that's happened you've already shared with each other, if you wish. That's
No,
up to
I'm
you.
gonna ask because if Adriana's looking for something, I'm gonna ask her what are you looking for?
Oh, well, Olivia and I came down here, and she told me that that apparently Anna got a new package of what seemed to be like festive dolls, like Christmas dolls and such. But according to her, they were quite creepy. So I wanted to check on them.
Creepy like leather skin and sharp teeth. Creepy.
I don't know. She just said creepy dolls.
About yay size.
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
You've seen their seats.
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Milo's getting a bit sus now. He's like, "What do you mean? You haven't seen them?"
I mean, there was a box, yes, and he pointed me towards them, but it was empty. Maybe Anna just put them here in the storeroom, and I came here to check. Also, why isn't Olivia with you?
Where
She
is
was
Anna?
in the front.
Where is Anna? We saw lights on and we thought Anna was down here. What are you doing down here?
No, I told you. I came here with Olivia. Anna's in her house, remember?
Where is Olivia?
Where is Olivia?
Wasn't she with you?
No, he was in the front. She had a gas lamp with her.
Olivia?
Olivia?
Well, I guess roll for listen, see if you hear anything.
She had a gas lamp with her. Did you hear that, Scoon? Oh, fucking big. I'm deaf again.
Well,
Milo, Adriana, no. Anyone else rolling? Got James and Jerry if you want to listen out.
Come on, somebody.
Listen.
Ooh.
Death.
Deaf
No,
again.
you don't hear anything.
it was weird. Maybe she went back to her room, though it doesn't make sense. We had to leave there very quickly. There was like a weird sound over there, and I didn't feel nice with that sound, so we just left the room.
What weird sound? Like a little person running.
What is your thing with dwarves? I don't get you, honestly. No, it was more like a scratch, like an animal scratch. I thought that she had a dog or maybe a cat, but she doesn't. I thought it was a rat, so I just left. Like, rats are disgusting.
It's New York City. You're never more than 1 meter away
Oh.
from a rat.
Actually, rats are pretty clean animals.
They are actually, yeah.
No, those are mouse. Those are mouse.
No, rats are
No,
clean too.
no,
Just
rats.
The ones that live in
They're
the
very
s-
clean.
No.
It's just the ones that live in the sewer that are shitty.
There are the mice. There are the mice, and then there are the
No,
rats.
because
They are two different beings.
It's not a mouse, because a mouse lives outside of the house and a rat inside the house.
No, they live in the alleyways and sewers.
And in fields, and in buildings, and in storerooms, and in warehouses. Rats live everywhere. It's only the sewer ones that are dirty animals. The rest of them are clean.
Yeah, but still, a rat is worse than a mice, and it's probably just that, a rat. And please, Milo,
Fans
there
are
are
racist.
Milo, last time I checked, we do not have anyone in our building that has dwarfism, so there isn't really a possibility that a small person attack you.
I was attacked by a
Or
small
well,
person. I was attacked by what looked like a doll, Adriana. It looked like a doll. It looked like a children's doll with a... It was wearing red and green like a Christmas decoration. I swear to God.
Well, it seems like it was child's play for you, and she just walks outside.
I mean, if you're interested in the height, you could check out the box that she told you about.
I'm gonna check out
Yeah,
the
like,
box and see if the
with me,
height
guys.
matches. Yeah.
Yeah. The box is over here. Come.
Let me see.
Okay, so you head back into the antique shop, and yeah, you can look at the box. I mean, I'm not sure what you'd roll. I mean, I would imagine
When I see that
probably
when I see there's 6 empty seats, I'm gonna shit myself all over again because I thought there was just one of these fucking things running about, and now I see that there's fucking 6 of them missing from the box.
Yeah. Well, that's what to piecing it together. Yes.
Listen,
It's
guys.
very ornate box.
These are not toys. These things in here are living creatures. These things are not in that box because they escaped and they're running around with knives.
Running around with knives, really? Okay, why don't you just call me when you become a director after such an amazing story? Because my God, dude.
I wish I was making it up. I wish I was making it up.
Oh please. Yes, let's look. I will show you the box, and you will see there is nothing inside. It's just a stupid box filled with nothing because it's empty. Because Anna stored those toys. If not, we can go and check on her later. And I grab the box and I look inside. See, empty.
And where are they? You've been looking for them and you don't find them.
About a killing doll in the future.
What?
Maybe we'll make a movie later about a killing doll. I don't know. He was trying to convince me as well about it, but a doll is a lifeless object. It doesn't move.
I mean, maybe Milo is just very much a fan of Pinocchio.
This thing was no Pinocchio. Yeah. Pinocchio was just a harmless puppet that wanted to be a real boy. This thing was
harmless puppet.
This thing was
harmless
a monster.
Puppet. No. Pinocchio is a creepy little shit that was a laughing wood, and someone made it into a doll, and that doll went around killing before killing itself. So no, Pinocchio is not an innocent puppet.
I'm remembering a different version of Pinocchio from you. Pinocchio wasn't a killer in the Disney that I saw.
In the movie. I'm talking about the fairy tale, the Italian fairy tale.
Okay.
So, as 3 of you are discussing creepy dolls, Jerry, there's like a old-fashioned sewing machine in the window, on a table next to a chair, and suddenly this sewing machine starts working for like a few seconds.
Okay. Would I know that because it's old-fashioned, it's not electrical?
Yeah, I think you know enough about her shop and stuff to know that the chances is probably slim, yeah. But you do see it go off.
So I go over to inspect it.
Okay. So you go over to the sewing machine and there is like a leather armchair opposite it, and as you look, you see, unfortunately, Olivia has not died, is dead, basically. She has got mass slit marks all over her torso, and there appears to be like straw and pebbles like falling out of her entire cavity is stuffed with straw and pebbles that are kind of haphazardly sewn. And the same, her eyes are no longer there. They also have straw and pebbles inside of it. And as you look at the sewing machine, the bit that threads the string in appears to be her intestines that are getting fed through. Can you roll me a sanity roll, please? Yeah, I think you pass. So you just take 2 points for seeing this hideous scene. And that's, well, I'm going to give you guys all a response. I presume, are you all going to, Jerry, what are you going to do? Are you going to like scream out and show everyone? Because we're pretty much going to end after this scene to leave on a cliffhanger.
So, seeing this, I'd be like, whoa, guys, you might have messed up leaving Olivia alone. I don't think she needs to worry about getting her medication anymore, but I think she's in a worse case here, boys. She's being sewn up by her own intestines through this machine. I don't think you want to look at it. You can just trust me, but if you don't trust me, you can look at it, and then I'll probably make you a little bit scarred in life. Because what I've just seen is terrible.
You all stop pulling at my leg, and I walk over to him. I go, please, everyone here is trying to, and I see the body, and I start screaming.
You have to do me a sanity roll as well, then.
That's why I told you not to freaking look at it.
Nah, I'm seeing it. I'm rolling. Oh, I failed.
So
I win.
Okay. If you succeeded, you take 2 sanity points. If you failed, you have to roll me a d4 and take that many points.
Ooh.
Well, +1.
D4 plus 1.
4 plus 1, yeah, because it's
2 sanity points, right?
Yeah.
2 if you passed,
So
or
2 if you
4 for me.
2 if you passed. Yeah. So I think none of you will have gone insane on this, but you've obviously now seen this horrific image of Olivia, and every so often you don't know if she's got like a tiny bit of left, that maybe her foot twinges a bit, and then the machine goes off again and more of the intestines go through. And that is where we're gonna end tonight. As you guys realize, something more horrific is going on than you imagined. Now someone has died. But yeah, that's it for tonight. So hopefully everyone will join us. Not too long, so you can find out what happens at the end, and hopefully we'll do it before Christmas, which I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
We'll do it before Christmas.
But yeah.
But, well.
Yeah,
Fuck.
hopefully everyone enjoyed it.
Oh,
Oliver,
yeah.
do you want to end the show for us?
Yeah, so I mean, by the time we record the second part, I'll probably release the 2 videos together anyway, so it's not a see you in 2 weeks, it's a see you in 5 minutes, folks, for part 2. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so I'm RxOliver, that's Martin, that's Skoon, that's Chris, that's Emma. See you in part 2. Peace.
Bye, everyone.